G'day folks, Rico here. Today I'm going to show you how to cook up a meal using nothing but the kitchen we found in the Rambler here. We're going to do some slow cooked lamb shanks utilising the pie oven, and we're going to put them on some crusty bread rolls later in the day. Alright, into the fridge. A couple of lamb shanks, some garlic. Alright, going to need ourselves an oven bag. Grab our shanks. Good crack of salt. Beautiful. And a little bit of rosemary as well. Get them up with a little bit of spray oil too. Doesn't need much. And they can go straight into our bag. One. Make them up there. Get in there. Two. And we're also going to take a whole head of garlic. You don't need to cook it ahead of time. Just going to slice it straight down the middle. Just like that. Bung them in there as well. Normally, what I would like to do is put a couple of fresh sprigs of rosemary in there, but we're in the middle of outback Queensland. There's not much rosemary going around here, so the dried stuff will do the job. Now, it's important at this stage that you try and get as much of this air out as you can. So make it nice and tight. Give it a good twist. Find your little locking doobie. And get it down nice and low, because what will happen is as it gets hot, this bag will expand. The oven's not real big, and if the bag expands, it can be hard to get out. So there we go, ready to rock and roll. Straight in. Okay, so we're going to set it to around about 100 degrees. We're going to have that going all day long, so around about 7 or 8 hours. At the end of the day, you'll pull those out, that meat will fall off the bone onto some nice crusty bread rolls with a little bit of coleslaw. Happy days. It's in the road. We've had our lamb in the oven now for about 6 or 7 hours. So what I'm going to do is take it out of the oven bag and transfer it into a foil tray and crank the temperature up for the last hour or so, just to brown up the meat a little bit. Just going to give it a bit of a spray in the bottom. Make sure it doesn't stick. Obviously need to be careful, it's going to be pretty hot. I think the easiest way is just to cut this bag open. Wow, you can smell that garlic. See if we can get them in there without it falling apart too much. Weigh yourself here. Look at that. Yep, she's falling apart, alright. Get in there. Alrighty. Garlic's done its job now, so this can all come out. back into the oven at 180 for about an hour. Here we go, it's time to get our lamb out and assemble our roll. I couldn't find any crusty bread rolls like I wanted. I had to settle for these ones, the old store-bought jobby. So we've got some coleslaw here. We're going to try and keep the flies away, which is a bit of a mission. Coleslaw. Lamb and coleslaw are a match made in heaven. You've got the acidity there with the cabbage and mayonnaise and all that good stuff. Close that up and get it away from the flies. Alright, let's see what we got. How about that? Hey, how good do they look? So that's about 7 or 8 hours there now. All we need to do off some of this meat just with the tongs. Look how easy that's coming away from the bone. Now, I don't know about you folks, but I reckon that is a cracking dinner, and all you had to do was spend 6 or 7 hours on the road today driving around while the oven did all the work for you. It doesn't get any better than that. Get stuck into it.